Welcome back to the Sports News Analysis YouTube channel. My name is Mike. I'm continuing my 2014 NFL Draft Team Needs Analysis, and this video is for the Kansas City Chiefs, who finished 2013 with a record of 11-5, coming off a 2-14 year in 2012. In Andy Reid's first year with the Chiefs, leads them to the playoffs. They lose in the wild card round in that heartbreaking game at Indianapolis. And, when I dissect the needs for the Chiefs, I personally start off on the offensive side of the ball, and I think this is a team that evolved from a game managing, conservative type offense early in the season to really blossoming as the season went on, culminating in that playoff game and showing that Alex Smith is way more than a game manager, and that maybe he needs to be equipped with one more weapon in my mind on the outside to give him a full arsenal to work with. Someone to complement Dwayne Bowe and Donnie Avery, a guy to be able to stretch the field. Now, do they need to pick this guy in the first round? I don't know if they do. I think they could get a guy, a cost-effective option in maybe rounds 3 through 5, a guy they zero in and target that they like. But however they have to do it, I think they need to get someone to stretch the field there at wide receiver. This is in conjunction with me thinking they need to re-sign Dexter McCluster. I'm talking like a totally separate issue here, an actual conventional receiver to stretch the field. Now, the rest of the needs I see for the Chiefs outside of the wide receiver position are on the defensive side of the ball. And I'll start at the safety spot. Most notably, obviously, the free safety spot. If you're a Chiefs fan, you know Kendrick Lewis, the free agent. He's an unrestricted free agent. I don't think anyone expects the Chiefs to re-sign him. He played a bulk of the snaps at the free safety spot this year. Expect an upgrade at that position. And I think the draft is a good place to do it because you already have a stud in Eric Berry at the strong safety position. So if you can now develop a young guy opposite him, you could have a safety tandem potentially, in the next 2-3 years that is one of the best in the league because you already have one of, if not the best strong safety in the league in Eric Berry. So free safety, Kendrick Lewis gone, expect an upgrade there. And also for me, that linebacking core with Derek Johnson, Tamba Ali, and Justin Houston, again, they're all studs. And maybe you get another guy to go alongside Derek Johnson in the middle, more of a mainstay. Again, a younger guy to be brought along, to learn under those more experienced guys, and to really be an asset for you down the line. And, be able to learn from a guy like a Derek Johnson. And look, if you could add another, good inside linebacker to that linebacking core, and add a good safety, think about how much more formidable this defense will be when they were already one of the better defenses in the front seven, at least, in the league this year. They just let up too many big plays. So I think if they can shore up the free safety spot, maybe that will help. A lot of the guys they signed at the cornerbacks positions, Dante Robinson, Sean Smith, Brandon Flowers, these are guys who are on contracts for a couple more years at least. So they'll have to hold off on upgrading there. But I think the inside linebacker spot and the free safety spot are definite areas that they could sort of hone in on here. Other than that, I really like the defensive line of the Chiefs. I don't know how you couldn't, between Dontari Poe, Mike DeVito, and Tyson Jackson, who's a free agent, who we'll see if they can bring him back. But even if they can, I think they have enough depth on that front line there to sort of hold the fort down. But Andy Reid will add depth. This is a team now that's in a unique situation where they have a lot of solid starters at a lot of positions. And outside of those 3 positions I named, wide receiver to stretch the field, free safety, and inside linebacker, they can really draft for depth and start building up this roster, which I think is a benefit. I believe they're without their second-round pick this year. It's one of the picks that they traded for Alex Smith. I think it became a second-round pick this year, virtue of Alex Smith's performance. So with the first-round pick and then the picks they have in the middle and late rounds, look for them to add depth and fill those positions of need. Guys, let me know what you think about my assessment of the Chiefs' needs. Hit me up in the comments. Hit me up on Twitter at SNewsAnalysis. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. I'm doing these needs analysis for all 32 teams. I'm also covering the news of the day in the NFL. So be sure to subscribe. Thanks for listening. Have a great night.